First on schedule for day 2 of the presidential nominations was Forum for Democratic Change's flag bearer, Nathan Nandala Mafabi, who arrived promptly at 5 minutes past 10 a.m., flanked by senior party figures including the FDC President Patrick Oboy Amoriat. After the official scrutiny of his documents, Mafabi's status was elevated from aspirant to duly nominated presidential candidate.
You have been duly nominated.
With a slogan fixing the economy, money in our pockets, his message of the day struck a direct chord with Uganda's growing economic concerns. Mafabi pledged to address the ballooning national debt, now estimated at 116 trillion shillings, and overhaul the tax system to ease the burden on ordinary citizens.
So we have been borrowing to fill the gap of the budget, the deficit. Currently, the figures are beyond 50%. 50% of our GDP. So that means every year we are borrowing 50% of our budget goes to service debt. Goes to service what? Debt. I'm just assuming now at 50. 10 trillion is stolen. 7 trillion is in public administration. At the end, you find that the money which remains, which goes for service delivery, is about 10%. This is a big cost to this country. The reason our country is not moving forward is basically because of borrowing and the mismanagement of public resources. So as a president of your country, if you give me the power, number one is to reduce debt.
At 1 p.m., the Electoral Commission welcomed the Alliance for National Transformation's flag bearer, retired Major General Gregory Mugisha Muntu. Accompanied by a team of ANT officials and seconded by Party National Coordinator Alice Alaso, Muntu was formally nominated. In his address, the former army commander spotlighted the restoration of Uganda's weakened justice system as one of his central campaign pillars.
We intend to build sustainable peace in this country because we want to focus on justice. So there is a rock firm foundation on the basis of which our people can go around doing their own things. Not caring whether you have an uncle in government, a mother who knows someone in government, or even when you don't have money, you don't have a cousin, you don't have an aunt to call in case you find yourselves in a problem. No. There must be justice for all.
Soon after Muntu's exit, the atmosphere shifted as the National Unity Platform President, Robert Kyagulanyi, made his grand entry accompanied by his wife, Babi Kyagulanyi, and a delegation of party leaders, including Leader of Opposition in Parliament, Joel Senyonyi. Following due process, Kyagulanyi was confirmed as a presidential candidate.
Declare Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert the duly nominated candidate in respect of the presidential elections 2026.
Braving the drizzle outside the commission, Kyagulanyi unpacked his campaign message, framing his protest vote mantra as a rallying call for Ugandans who seek change.
We have voted before. We have won elections before. And we have been rigged before. But the election this time is no usual election, brothers and sisters. We are going into this election as a way of protesting against the injustice that has been occasioned to us for the last 40 years. We are protesting, and the protest begins now.
Yet beneath the optimism, he voiced fears of a militarized campaign environment, warning that intimidation could shadow the forthcoming trail.
I don't need to tell you that the 2026 election is already not fair. You have seen General Museveni's son, who is also head of our military, promising to kill our people in order to guarantee 80% of the vote to his father. He also said that during these presidential campaigns, we will be forcefully guarded by his private militia, the SFC. The same SFC which is responsible for abducting and torturing our supporters.
Adding color to the day's lineup was the flamboyant Common Man's Party leader, Mubarak Munyagwa, whose nomination followed after document verification.
We shall ban Swahili as our national language. We shall ban it. We need French instead. French has a wider coverage.
Just as the day seemed to wind down, the process closed with a surprise entrant, Bulira Frank Kabinga of the Revolutionary People's Party, who also secured a place in the race.
The biggest problem of our country is the system of governance. Even if Mr. Museveni goes tomorrow and we have another president, remaining with the current decentralization system, we shall not have any change at all.
With the nomination exercise now complete, focus turns to the campaign trail, which officially begins on September 29th, as the Electoral Commission appealed to all candidates to conduct peaceful and orderly campaigns. By close of day 2, the nomination grounds had not only witnessed the confirmation of 8 nominated candidates in total, but also previewed the contrasting visions such as protecting the gains, economic reforms, justice restoration and civic resistance, which are set to shape Uganda's 2026 presidential campaign trail. I'm David Ijjo at the Electoral Commission headquarters here in Lubowa.